Europe's North Cape. Tourist trap or bucket list must? I'm in northern Norway to find out. You can reach the North Cape by road or even flying, but I'm on a hurtigruten coastal express cruise, fittingly on the MS Nordkapp. Today we've already been through 3 ports, but are now close to Honningsvåg on the island of Magerø, where the North Cape is. After that we'll continue our cruise towards the Russian border, more of which you'll see on future videos. Honningsvåg looked a picture when we arrived in port, but our big brother was in town too. I'll give you a comparison between that ship and our little hurtigruten later in this video. It was about a 10-minute walk to the buses from our ship. At this stage I haven't got time to show you the town's famous statues, but I will later on. However, I can set you this week's question. How far, as the crow flies, is the North Cape from the Cape of Good Hope?
It's a long way away, isn't it?
We quickly pass through Honningsvåg. After all, it's only got a population of less than 2,500, and began a 45-minute drive to the North Cape. And what a drive it was. On a glorious blue sky day, it's time to sit back and enjoy.
If I'm lost along the way, if I wander off onto a different trail, will you forgive me if I fail?
If you're enjoying these views, well, the good news is there are more videos like this to come on my channel, from the cruise down the Norwegian coast and then a road trip. So to not miss out, hit subscribe. Now you and I might be enjoying these views and taking them in, but for one of my fellow travellers, the small screen was more attractive.
Look at the world around.
If you visit the North Cape, you don't have to go into this building, as it does cost extra. But our excursion with hurtigruten included entry into it. And it was worth it, at least just to meet my new friends. What do you think of the videos so far? What's that?
Rubbish.
What was that?
It's called the medium sketch.
The medium sketch?
Yeah, it wasn't rare and it certainly wasn't well done.
I'll show you round this building in more depth a little later, but for now, let's get to the North Cape.
As you've seen, the weather is pretty glorious here, and apparently it's the first clear day in quite a while. You know what they say? The sun shines on the righteous, but hopefully it's going to give us some great views from the North Cape.
To say the least, it was pretty busy at the Cape.
Next stop in that direction, Svalbard and the North Pole. I'm pleased I've come out and had a photo and had a look around, and it's certainly spectacular. But with all the coaches, including ours, coming in, it was very busy too.
Now here's the truth. This is actually not the most northerly point. This is where we are is the most northerly point reachable by road.
I'm here in high season, and as you can see, it is very busy around the North Cape. However, if you just take a little bit of a walk away from the main building, if the weather's right, you'll get some fantastic views like these. Let's though head back into the North Cape building and see what that has to offer us the remainder of our time up here.
So what is the shopping like? Let's take a look. To find out a little bit more about the history of this area, you need to descend these stairs for a unique display.
The depths.
This is the St. Johannes Chapel. A room dedicated to a Thai king was not something I'd expected to see. This display is around the Northern Lights, and maybe I'll return another time of year to see them for real. Sadly, I have no time to stop and wait to get into the cinema, as we need to leave soon. As ever on this channel, I try to let you know how much I spend. So how much did this excursion cost me? The details are on the screen now.
So you might be asking, Michael, it's the North Cape and tourist travel or not? Well, yes it is, but the scenery is spectacular and the tourist trap bit, even the shop, it's not too bad either. Certainly worth if you're up here some of your time.
It's time to go.
So, how far is it between the North Cape and the Cape of Good Hope? Well, here it is, in miles and kilometres.
So I promised you a statue with a difference. I will have a troll next to it as well, shall we?
The Bamsa statue, in honour of a dog that played a role in World War II.
How small is our ship compared to a regular cruise ship? Well, we have the answer here. Well, I know I certainly got the weather up here at Honningsvåg, but truly charmed by visiting the North Cape on such a glorious sunny day.
If you'd like to see more videos of beautiful Norway, this on the screen now will take you to the amazing Geiranger Fjord.